Now it's streaming live on YouTube also. Right now we have 43.
Yes, sir. It's streaming live.
Yeah, can you send the link, Dr. Christy, please?
I'm sending it. It's.
Welcome back, Mr. Abhishek. You're from Gujarat. Welcome. Oh, Fraislin Helena, welcome back from MCC.
Sir, the link has been sent.
Okay.
It's streaming.
Okay, Mr. Abhishek, you're from Pune. Friends, you can copy this link, YouTube link, and you can send it to your friends. Ask them to view this program because this program will certainly help them in many ways. Welcome, Mr. Hitesh. Welcome, Naga Pavitra. Thank you. Thank you so much, Naga Pavitra, for your word of appreciation. Welcome, Tracy David. Other friends can also introduce yourself here, and we would be very happy to know where you're from. தம்பி ஆரம்பிக்கலாமான்னு கேளு. சட்ட நம்ம ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம்னு ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம். கேளு, நான் லைன்ல இருக்கேன். ஓகே ஓகே, நான் ஓபன் பண்றேன், ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். ரைட், தேங்க்யூ. Hello friends, hearty welcome to each and every one of you this afternoon, this great day. This is the 6th day, and we have one more day to go with. This is the 6th day. Now we have Dr. Jeshila with us, Jeshila Francis, Dr. Jeshila Francis from Madurai. I know her for more than 6 years. She's a very good trainer, soft skill trainer. So when we asked her, she was happy to give a program for us. And the topic she's going to speak on is be a pathfinder. I'm sure all the friends would have noticed this. On the first day, we had be positive. All the topics start with be positive. Second day, we had be a solution. Third day, we had a topic on be a mystic. Fourth day, be ready. Fifth day, be certified. And this is the 6th day, be a pathfinder. Before we ask Dr. Jeshila Francis to take over, I would like to introduce a very special guest who is with us, who has joined us now. He is none other than our own principal, Dr. John Kennedy, a man who speaks and a man who does the same thing. He is a person with a lot of visions, and he is a man of missions also. He is a good motivational speaker. When I requested him to join us this afternoon and speak to our participants for a few minutes, he was happy to accept it. Now, on one end, he is with us. Let me request him to speak to us for a few minutes. Sir, Dr. John Kennedy, our principal, please address us.
Good afternoon to each and every one of you. I greet you. I thank and praise God for this wonderful opportunity. God has given
your
each and
video
every-
is not available now, please.
Are you able to hear Benson?
Yeah, we are able to hear you, but you're right now.
Good afternoon
Now
to each and every one of you.
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir. Thank you.
I greet you. On behalf of St. John's College, I welcome each and every one of you who are participating in this program. I'm so happy to participate along with you on the current topic, which is very apt to this occasion, employability skills. And I'm so happy about the topic chosen by the people concerned. Especially, I appreciate Dr. Benson, the placement officer of St. John's College, for conducting this such a program. Appreciate it. And I'm so happy I was able to get some kind of feedback from the concerned people. And I was also listening to a few talks given by certain resource persons. And from the day beginning, the first, I think, the talk given by Ms. Zia, the topic was be positive. And she was very nicely talking about the positive aspects of life. And especially, it is very useful for the students who are in third year UG and also second year PG, the outgoing students. And she was mentioning certain things about a few examples with the case studies. I appreciate her. I'm so happy to hear Dr. Miralini from Australia. And she was giving a topic, be a solution. And in her talk, she was giving certain informations like how to face the problems and also how to solve the problems. We need to be like problem solvers. We should not be like problem creators. It was so touching, and also it was so useful to the student community and also the youngsters. And the other talk which I was hearing about, be a mystic. The topic was very different. It was given by Professor Sofat. Very happy to say that he is one of the staff members of our department, our English department of St. John's College. And when he was talking about mystic, I thought that he's going to take us in the spiritual side, but he has made it very clearly about in our profession how actively we participate in certain programs with spirituality. The way in which he gave the explanation was very nice. I appreciate Professor Sofat for his talk. And also, I'm very happy that another professor from our department, Dr. Reverend Prabhu, and he was talking about be ready, and of course, how to be ready to face the job opportunities and how to prepare the interview and also how to prepare the certain files and other things. And he spoke very clearly. I was just recollected my olden days when I was doing my schooling. I was in Scout, and his topic was be ready. And the motto of a Scout was, be prepared. And we need to be prepared to face any problem in our life. It's a challenging one. I appreciate it. And the next talk about given by Mr. Rama Subramanian, be certified. Of course, different online courses and certificate courses, the students have to handle. And I was just thinking it may be much useful to the IT-based people, mainly the engineering college students. But according to me, the way in which he was talking about certain certificate courses, online courses, it is very useful to the arts and science students also. Our students have definitely benefited out of this program. Today, I'm so happy that two madams, and they are going to give a talk, Jessie and also Shruti. I hope I have seen them. I think that they have given certain programs in our college campus also. Their topic also very nice. Madam Jessie is going to talk about. She's going to talk about be a pathfinder. I'm sure that she'll be giving a lot of examples to reach the destiny and also the aim, ambition, and goal. And finally, we're going to hear about B pleasant, Madam Shruti. And then we started with be positive and it is ending with be pleasant. I'm sure this program is a pleasant program. That's the reason they've chosen talking about it. And once again, I really appreciate the people who are involved in organizing such a kind of program on the banner of St. John's College. Even though around me so many people are sitting, but I wanted to come and give few words because the reason is Dr. Benson. Because I would say that he is the backbone of St. John's College. And even though it's an arts and science college, he's taking much pain and organizing students, always talking to them and getting their biodata, resume, and also applying for various companies and calling the companies. And he's really doing a good job placing the people in a different part of their life and also position in their life. Mr. Benison, I really appreciate you for conducting this program in this day. And also I appreciate all the resource persons and also I appreciate all the participants taking pain. And I'm sure this program is going to be very much beneficial to this community, and days to come will have more number of programs like this. Once again, on behalf of St. John's College, I thank you so much. I'm looking forward to have more number of programs in this day. I hand over the session to Dr. Benison.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your words of encouragement and appreciation. Thanks a lot. That was Dr. John Kennedy, our principal, who is heading our institution, who is the motivating spirit behind us. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you very much. Now, friends, it's time for us to listen to Dr. Jashila. You can see her there. She came online sharp at 1:10. So she's with us now. Before I welcome her once again, all the participants, those who have joined us right now. Now, the number is 72. That itself shows the success of this program. So welcome back, my friends. We have just one more day to go. In the meantime, I saw a feedback on the chat box that this program must be extended for one more week. But for your kind information, we are making some arrangement to have a program for one full week on the topic faculty development program. Not on any particular theory, not on any particular principle, or not on any particular logical movement or something like that. But we are going to talk about the practicalities that will be very helpful for the teachers and also budding teachers, those who wish to take up this profession, teaching profession as their life one. For them, it will be very useful. So we are planning it out. God willing, we will give the announcement soon. And you're welcome to join us. Welcome. Now, over to Dr. Jeshila Francis. Yes, madam, we are eagerly waiting to listen to you. She will be talking on the Pathfinder. Yes, Dr. Jeshila, please.
Very good afternoon to one and all present here for this webinar. I really thank Dr. Benison, the placement director of the St. John's College. This is really a very wonderful privilege for me to join in this wonderful 7-day international skill development program. And this is going to be the 6th day, and the topics, what you have, the theme was really awesome. Be positive, be mistake. So all these things are very beautiful. So that's awesome actually. And now today, what we are going to see is be a pathfinder. So what is the pathfinding? What path you're going to find? That's what we are going to see today. And this path is nothing but we are going to see about the career path. And let me share the screen. And I understand we have the participants from different parts of the world. And I render my good afternoon to everybody, one and all present for this meeting. And I believe that this is going to be really a wonderful session for you. And after the session, you got to know about your career. So that's what we are going to see now. Okay, so we are going to see career path or be a pathfinder. When Sir was discussing to me about what is the topic that you're going to talk, and I was asking, I told him, Sir, let's talk about the career path. So you all have, I could see a lot of students from the final year students joining this webinar. So this definitely would give you light upon like what you're going to do next. So what next? So that's the very biggest question that we'll be thinking about. Now we are all in the lockdown, and now again, a lot of students would have got placements also. A lot of students would have planning to go for your higher studies. So now this is the time for you to, examine yourself, to do some self-analysis and all. And we are going to see this session in 3 phases today. So this phase 1, what we are going to see is finding your right career path. And session 2 is going to be about know yourself. So to know what is the right path for you, you need to know what type of a person you are. So that we are going to learn today. And third thing, what we are going to do is, we're going to study is, or what we're going to learn is get to action. So this get to action is what really you're going to do. So it's not just learning, listening, and leaving it off. We are going to get into action. So these 3 things we are going to do it today and learn today. So finding your career path. How many of you have actually know what you're going to do next? I cannot, immediately answer get the feedbacks or the answers from you, but let me just go on. And if you have any questions or queries, you can even write a mail to me. Otherwise, you can call me after the session. Otherwise, you can post your question in the chat box. Okay, what have you decided about your career path? This is my question today. Now you have to think. I'll give you some time for you to think. Okay. So now career mapping. What is career mapping? How to find a career? That's what this is given here. Career mapping is a structure and a creative process. So now today, after the session, you're going to articulate your professional goals, your dreams about your future, and you're going to make plan to accomplish your goals and dreams. This is what is career mapping. Okay. So now let's just go on. These are the few options, whatever I thought of, I've put it here. And there may be so many options apart from these things also. But this is just to put it in a nutshell, I've just given various options. You can see like, okay, one by one, let's see. So after your graduation, one particular option is your higher studies. So I understand a lot of students from different majors are attending the program here. And so many will be planning about your higher studies. Either you go for your MBA, you go for your MCA, otherwise your MTech, MPhil. I mean, so many, even PG students are here. So higher studies is one option that you can do. So according to you, you would have, thought from your childhood, it's, oh, I have to complete this degree, I have to complete that degree. So this is one option that you're going to have. Only one particular example related to this higher studies I would like to give is, after what computer student, that is BSc Computer Science, BSc IT, okay, so whatever the course you're studying, this is one example for a computer science students I've given. So if you're going to, computer science related jobs, these are all the different jobs available for you. So you will be studying the jobs related to these computer science related jobs. So either you go as a information systems application developer, games developer, system analyst. So depending upon these particular factors, what you will do, you will be choosing your higher studies. Maybe you can go for your MSc Computer Science or MCA or any other course which is related to thing. Otherwise, yesterday you would have learned about a lot of certificate programs. Third was talking to you about yesterday. So that also what you can do is you can go with a lot of certification program. You can have network engineering. So a lot of things. So higher study doesn't mean only the degree. Okay, so even a certificate course, the diploma courses, whatever is according to your job related, according to your studies related courses, you will be going on. So this is one particular example of a computer science completed students. What you can do next is this option. So okay, now coming to the second option. So some students will be going for the higher studies. The second option is, from the childhood, the students will have a passion. I want to somehow go into or get into a government job, the government secure job. Either I should go land up in a bank or railway or teaching, TRB, completing the TRB or auditing, advocate, all the TNPSC group 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, and otherwise any uniform service. So this also will be one option for a student who's completing.
Excuse me, Dr.
Hello.
Dr. Jashila, could you please
Yes.
a little bit louder? Because
Okay.
our friends have
Okay.
louder, please.
Now this is okay, I think. Okay. So option 2 is it is government secure job. So any exams that you're going to do it, like any government service exams, like TNPC, IBBS, GATE exam, TRP. So this is one second option that you will be going in for. So this is option 1 is higher studies after your graduation and either UG or PG, whatever it is. Option 2 is going to some government secure jobs. So this is option 2. Coming to option 3. So this option 3 is like you will be getting into the placements. Some are very desperate about the placement. No, my family is in a very poor background. I come from my particular, the thing is very important. My job is very important, and then they end up in going for some job. So this job is related to either sales or marketing or the BPO or visual communications or social media, fashion designing or accountant, any job in these fields, you will be going and ending up in the future. Okay, so and your college also would have gotten you a very good placements. And like our college also have given a lot of placement opportunity for students also. So since they have already they have completed their graduation, now they are going to settle down in job. So this is option 3. So I hope all these students, you will also would have come into this third option also. Now, coming to option 4, this is like own family business. Your dad should be, or your family will definitely will have some business behind, so that after your father or after your family, you're going to own the business, or you're going to run the business. So this is one option. So one option is that, and next option is actually the entrepreneur. You have this period of COVID has opened a lot of doors for MSMEs, and you could have also seen the recent the budget by our honorable finance minister, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman. See, a lot of things have been given for MSME. What is MSME? Micro, small, medium enterprises. Micro, small, medium enterprise. And here, what you will have certain things in your mind. You wanted to create something. You want to start something new, and this is some business you wanted to do it. Now, see, business ideas, whatever it is, make in India or new startup, or if you're a person who wanted to do something different, or you wanted to do something very innovative, you will come under this option, where there are a lot of things. Now you can see the example of Oyo, okay, the hotels. Do they own any real hotels, the owners? No, it is all they only give the name, that's all. Now they everything will be maintained by them. And what about the Swiggy, the Zomato? Okay, there are a lot of options even like that. Now everything is being created new. Some businesses, if you see, everything is new, coming, I mean, change according to the technology, change according to the world. Now during the period of COVID, you can see a lot of textile manufacturing industries now, they are started manufacturing the mask, face masks and PPEs and all. So now change, think different. The entrepreneurs here plays a very important role in India now. These entrepreneurs are the one who's really taking on making our economy in a very good state. You can see the business people, the GDP, everything. So this all start with a simple thing. Okay, so whether you start a micro industry or small industry or medium industry, whatever it is, and you just grow like that. So your business idea. So this is option 5. So I trust that many participants of today would definitely will become an entrepreneur. So this is one option. After your graduation, you can do. Okay, now option 6. There are crazy students or crazy, so many students will come and approach me in my office. They ask me, ma'am, somehow I want to go to a foreign country where I really wanted to do my higher studies there. I wanted to get placed in a foreign company. Can you please help me out? So there are some students who have got an idea to, go to abroad for their, either for the placements or for the higher studies. So I think some students would have already be here in this particular thing. Okay, next is the UPSC aspirant. Okay, Public Service Commission. Here you can see I've seen a lot of students in my experience. I've seen a lot of people from their school days itself. They will have an aspirant over IS, IPS, IFS. So all these services, prestigious jobs. So they will be very much committed towards getting this, position. And it's not that easy job to, get a pass the exam. You have a lot of coaching classes. I know people are going to coaching classes to get, you know, um, get through the exams of this interviews or the exams. So I trust that there will be some students who's aspirant for the UPSC. Okay, next final option is a marriage. And I could see a lot of girl students in the thing. I mean, the webinar today. Many will be getting, they will say, okay, you only for the UG degree is enough. So let's just give our daughter for a marriage. So this is one option, and you have a lot of more options also. Maybe whatever you would have think. So you will definitely come under any one of these option. I promise, or I believe, I guess. So one is higher studies, any government secured job, placement in different fields like sales and marketing or whatever it is, and your own family business, entrepreneur, your higher studies and higher placement, abroad placements and abroad higher studies. Then, if you want to come as a UPSC aspirant to marriage. So these are the different options available after your graduation. So this is phase one. I hope you would have come under any one of this option. If not, you can just put in the chat box like what you wanted to become. Maybe I'll add that to my presentation also afterwards. Okay, so shall we go into the next options of next phase two. This is very important, very, very important, because when you get to know about yourself, you can achieve a lot of things in life. So there are a lot of people, it's very surprised to know many people don't know who they are. What are their capabilities? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What type of a person they are? So this is after this particular phase, I really believe that you will definitely get to know yourself. And I'm going to give you one example. Your exercise homework. Okay, this homework you're going to do, and you're going to give me your, the scanned copy through my email. So I'm going to see how well you did this homework and how, was effective this particular session. Okay, so knowing yourself, how will you know yourself? Now, this is self-awareness. Knowing yourself is self-awareness. Who you are is about knowing ourselves. So self-awareness means knowing yourself. How you can know. So knowing your thoughts, knowing your feelings, and knowing your actions. What thoughts is, you come it the thoughts coming into your mind, your feelings, and everything. So let's just see this know yourself in a very detailed way. Okay, now when you know yourself, you can make good choices. Okay, let's see here. Right path, choosing your right path. To get to know about yourself, you really need to concentrate on four important things. So what are those four important things? Okay, this is very important. You can please have a note of this. VISP. VISP, the principle of VISP. The first comes value. Okay, your values. The second comes your interest. And the third, your skills. And the fourth, your talents. So when you're going to discover all these things, all these attributes among yourself, so what values you have, what interest in what things you're very interested in, what are the skills that you have, and what are the talents you have. So to be self-aware, you need to know about all these four things. Very, very important. Okay. So now let's see about values. Okay. Values is you can become more self-aware by thinking about your values. What does this value mean? Okay, value is nothing but the certain principles that you follow in your life. You don't compromise in those principles. See, if you're a very honest person, then there is a chance for you to be dishonest. You will never compromise. You will be honest, and you will keep up your value. You will not you know any time or any compromise to your value. You won't allow it. So that's value. Okay, you can also be like integrity, truthfulness, trustworthiness, your hard work, okay, your respectfulness. All these will come under the values. Okay, so every one of us has got the values. Maybe your personal value, religious value, okay, or your professional value, whatever the value. So you live by your principles. So I really believe the participants, you will definitely have these values, but you would have not have listed your values so far. Now that if you have your pen and a paper, please note down. Okay, I'm going to discover my values today. What are my values? What are the things that I won't compromise in my life? So that's your value. So when you discover the values, you get to know about yourself about 20%. Okay, so and I can give you some more things that are very important to you. So you won't compromise on your parents, you won't compromise on your, on your good habits. So all these things will come. And more also to you want to make good match between your values and your career. So this this matching of career and your values is very important. Okay, if you're a very honest person, it's very you cannot you should say like what career is going to choose what career if you choose will be apt for you. So that's very important. So anytime like I know a person who was actually got into work in the agriculture field. Okay, so what he did is like he got a very good position. He's completed his very higher degrees, and he was appointed as a very good manager or a important officer in a very big cadre. So he is a very good person with no compromises in his life. He's a very strict officer. You can you for a to rightly to say. So what happened? He got a very good salary. He was very secure job. He was a very good officer. But what happened is there was a situation where he need to put signature against the moral values. Okay, for there are so many things. This thing, that thing happened. So what he did is, I'm not going to give up my values. I'm going to just come out of my job. And he resigned the job and he joined in a other job. Again, the second job was, that's for that second job suited him very well than the first job. So now he was very much particular about the values. And now he this is very important. Okay, where there you have to give up your values? No. So first of all, know about your values and choose the career that you have to choose. Okay. Next is which values are most important? Yeah, this is what, like, you like helping other people, being a part of a family, earning a lot of money, and having a good health also will come under the value. So as I told you before, being a spiritual or a religious person. So when you live by your values, you can be proud of your life. Exactly, you can be very much proud of your life. That gives you satisfaction. Most happy people, they take pride in their work and live by their values. So this is a proven fact. Okay, so when you're going to live by your values, so now you what choosing your be a pathfinder, choosing your career path, the first thing that you have to discover from yourself is your values. Okay, next we are going to see about interests. Okay, interests are things you like to do. So here you don't want you don't want some external force to push you to do this. Okay, so this is automatically it comes without anybody telling you, you will start doing that. Okay, without anybody's guidance, you will start doing that. So that is called as the interest. Now that the participants, you should really think about what are all the things that you're very much interested in is very important. Understanding your interest is another part of understanding yourself. Okay, now let's just see interest, things you like to do, you love to do. Okay, so like you can see, knowing your interest will help you to choose a career and plan your life. Okay, so not just for the sake that my dad likes this profession, my mom likes this profession, my teacher is telling me, my forcing me to do this profession. No, when you're going to do any career or choose any career which is forced by somebody else, you cannot give your heart and soul to that particular profession, because something you're very much good at it, very which you're thinking about, where you're interested in, but you're not doing that, but you're doing something different. So now here what you have to do is understand your interest. What are you very much like to do? Even if it can be a photography, wildlife photography, or short film making, or any options that is. Okay, so know what is your interest. Okay, you can figure out your interest by thinking about your experiences. So from your very experiences, you will know, like, what are you good at. So activities you have tried, you can see like how you spend your leisure time in another clue of your interest. So some, some will be very much happy in volunteering things. So even in my office, like when I'm calling some volunteers for my work, like the placement work, I get a lot of students who voluntarily coming in and work. But there are some students who will just cross their legs and just watch what is happening. They won't just get into and do the job. But this voluntary works are very much, there are some students who will be very much good in doing this without some people, telling. They come, automatically proactive. This volunteering, this is interest. So you work you do without receiving a pay. Okay, so you don't even think like, if I do this, I will get these benefits. No. Okay, so the people who are really in doing in the volunteering works will be, it is out of their own interest they will be doing. Okay, now, so your interests are the things you like to do. So I've given a lot of things. An interest survey is a list of questions about your likes and dislikes. Do this thing in your life. Okay, so you take a survey of what all you're interested in. So without your mom telling, without your dad telling, or without your teacher telling, or without your sibling, whoever, without them telling, you're doing, work by yourself. Some may be very much, interested in doing gardening. Okay, some were very much interested in doing, playing games. So you just think about what is there. Even I could say, give you an example of my one of my students. Oh yeah, always he'll be on phone. Okay, his mobile. He used to say his mother used to complain me, ma'am, every time he's on the phone, and you won't believe, like, he used to do play a lot of games using his mobile. And now, see what he did is, even that playing game, he has changed into his career, and he started developing gaming apps by himself. So see, now whatever the time you're spending on, your extracurricular or some wasting time entertainments, you should first of all think about, how is this going to help your life, your career. Okay, so that's very, very important. Now, coming to the skills. So first we saw about the values. The second thing we saw about the interest. And third is the skills. Okay, skills. What are skills? There are lots and lots of skills you have. You have, the skills, leadership, influencing, communication skills, creativity, and teamwork. So many skills. There are, they have listed around 84 skills, and more than that also, out of box thinking, lateral thinking, all these things. So everybody won't think in the same way. Okay, when I'm going to show some image to you, and when I tell the class to write something about this image, will I get, now just take one example, 45 students are there in my class, and when I show an image and ask them to write or describe about this image, I'm very sure enough that all 45 answers would not be the same. So skills are unique. There are a lot of students who will possess a different talents. So some will be very good in public speaking. Some will be very good in the leadership. Some will be very good in doing lot of other things. So the skills are very, very important. Let's just see, abilities to do a specific task is called as a skill. Okay, and all some will be very good team leader, and taking care of your belonging is a skill. Keeping your housekeeping is a skill. Okay, so these things are very, very important. So skills, a skill is the things that you have learned. Okay, and you can see two type of skill: job specific skills, or the abilities you need to do a specific locks, like doing a saw, artwork. Okay, carpentering, so many things like that. And the next is the transferable skills of the general abilities like reading and writing, personal qualities like taking responsibility. Taking responsibility is also a skill, because everybody cannot take responsibility. They are very scared about taking responsibility because they're answerable. So this is very, very important. Okay, the skills. Okay, now understanding the facts. For developing your skills, you need to have a knowledge and practice together to improve your skill. Okay, now coming to the talents, talent is very, very important. VIST, we saw about values, interests, skills, talents. VIST. Now, a talent is the ability to do something easily or to learn something easily. Okay, you will be happier if you choose a career that lets you to use your special talents. I've seen a lot of people are very unique in their talents. You can see like eyebrow dancing. They dance. You can also see a lot of students. They will talk backwards. You can see in the news also. I know one person. One of my relative. So what the special talent what he has is when he if you want to draw a face. Okay, so he will use his both hands. He will start from the head and he will just draw and complete with both hands. So that's a special talent. It is an inborn. And there are some students, who are very good in music. Right from the childhood, they they will do it. Artistic work, art from waste, cooking talents. There are a lot of things that are there to know about your talents. So these are the natural gifts. Some will be very good in singing. From the birth, you can see some kids. In the TV shows. When you see them itself, the way they sing, the gestures, the facial actions, you can see a lot of goosebumps on you. So these are the natural talents those children have. Okay, so these are the four important things that we have. And especially when you come to the talents, your natural gifts, there are three types of talents. Okay, mental talents, physical talents, and social talents. Okay, what are these mental talents? Mental talents is thinking and creativity. And you can see a lot of students or people. Okay, they think in a different way. Like there is a famous quote called by Shiv Kera. He says, winners don't do different things, they do things differently. Okay, winners don't do different things, they do things differently. So with the work itself, you will know, okay, what everybody will think, what I will think. So you are not going to think about what others are going to think. You're going to think in a different way. Okay. So, the results of your work will be known by your thinking capacity. So, if 100 students, or even you can see this, I can see a lot of my students submitting their assignments to my table. I won't see, like, some students were very creative in submitting their assignments, where they will really put a lot of efforts in a different way. So automatically that different will be noticed. Exactly. Yes. So mental talent. So doing things in a different way with your creativity is called you're very specialist in the mental talent. And next, coming to the physical talents. So what are these physical talents? Is using your body. So dancing, your singing, okay, your gestures. You're very good at, whatever these things. Physical talents. The social talents are very important talents that people have to inculcate in the forthcoming days, because this is very, very important, because social talents is getting along with other people is very, very hard for nowadays kids. There are before some few years back, there were joint family system where people will definitely have their aunts, uncles, and their cousin, everybody living together, where they share things. And those people, when they come out from the house and they get into the world, the socializing skill will be very easy for them. It will be very easy for them to socialize. But getting along with other people is very hard for the single child. Okay, they are very much shy. They are very much shy to come out of the shell. I'll be talking to you about comfort zone in the next phase. So social talents are very, very important. So your values, your interests, your skills and talents. So you think about all these things, you will definitely know where you are, what are the skills you possess. Now you start discovering, when I talk, when I'm presenting these things, you please think about, something have to work behind you, your mind. Okay, you think about yourself, take it, or take all these points for you. Now just say, like, your name is maybe Jashila. Okay, I'll use my name. Okay, Jyoti Lakshmi. I could see the participant Jyoti Lakshmi. Now, social talents, getting along with people, other people is equal to Jyoti Lakshmi. Yes, yes. Okay, fine. Jyoti Lakshmi has got getting along with other people. So, likewise, you have to match the talents with your skills. With yourself. Now you will know what are you good at. Now I think getting to know yourself, all these 4 points are very, very important. Okay, now coming to, I hope you got a very good, insights about the talents. Fine. Now coming to the homework. To know who you are, to know what type of a person you are. Now, I have told you about values, interests, talent, skills. Fine. And more than that, also, whatever the skills you have, everything. Now, what you're going to do is, what are you going to do is, you are going to do a homework. What homework you're going to do? And this is what I want you to send an email to me after you've completed your homework. Okay, just take a pic from your mobile, send it to my email. Okay, my email is just given on each and every slide under the my slide. You can see what are you going to do? Okay, let me tell you. Ask a trusted person in your life. It may be your mom, your dad, aunt, uncle, or everybody. Okay, so not one particular person. You have to ask to all these people. Okay, so now what you're going to ask? You're going to ask your mom, mommy, or you tell me like you jot down all the positive points, you jot down all the negative points, what you have observed from me. Now, say that you are now 18 years or 20 years old. So your mom and dad knows you better than anybody in the world. Okay. So from your birth till now, your parents know you. Now ask them. Okay. So separately with mom and dad, you're going to do this exercise. Okay. What your mom is going to tell you, please note down your strengths and weaknesses. Okay. Your dad, you ask your dad separately. Now your relatives, maybe your aunt or uncle. So, and then it's very important, your coach, your teacher, your mentors, your well-wishers, anybody, any one of them. Okay, your teacher or whatever it is. Okay, so they are the ones, maybe, from your school days, they would have been very close to you. Ask them about your strengths and weakness. And one very important thing is your best friend. Okay, your neighbor. Okay, your sibling. All these people, you ask, and okay, you give them a paper and pen and tell them, you give them 1 or 2 days time, get this homework done, and you will be very surprised to see, believe me, believe what I'm telling you. It is, you will definitely get lot of list. Okay, what other people think of you. Okay, and you can also, the sibling is very important, because siblings are the one who will tell the truth. Okay, tell the truth. Otherwise, you can also see, if I ask me about me to my brother, he will say a lot of things. He will, whatever the nicknames he used to show, he will give me. So even that you put it in a point. Okay, so ask them to list your strengths and weaknesses. So this is very important exercise that you have to do. Okay, to know about yourself. Why this knowing yourself is very important to career path is very important, because only when you know yourself, which job you are going to fit in or which profession you're going to fit in, okay, is completely depending upon your strengths and weaknesses. Okay, if you're going to choose a job which is against your character or against your values or against your skills, then you're going to suffer. That job or that thing won't last forever. Okay, so that's the reason you need to know about yourself, and you have to fit in that particular place. Okay, yeah. Now coming to so now, after you got the list from all the people, so who are those I told you? Your mom, dad, uncle, aunt, your coach, teacher, your best friend, your neighbor, your sibling. Okay, after getting this, if you even if you don't get any sibling, you can see some small cuties, kids around you. Okay, just like that, just ask them about a kid, about you. Tell me some positive point, or tell me some negative point about me. Those kids will tell you, and you will be surprised to know what are the things that you have think. Okay, um, now coming to, once you've got the list from others, you have to make your own self SWOT. Okay, so now what you're going to do is, you're going to make your own self SWOT. SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. So, and then you will know who you are. Okay, fine. So I think you've got, so first phase we saw about what are the options available for you okay, after your graduation. The second phase we saw about the WIST, V-I-S-T, that is your values, interests, your skills, and your talents. So these four things we saw in the second phase. Third phase, let's just go to the third phase. Okay, so third phase is very, very important because this is the phase you're going to get into action. Okay, so now you've chosen your option. Okay, this is the correct option that I'm going to choose. And the second thing also, you have decided to know about yourself. And now after choosing your career and after deciding about who you are, now you're going to get into action. What is going to hinder you in this particular first two stages? That's what we're going to see in the third phase. Okay, so third phase, let's get into the third phase. How many of you, I think so many of you would have gone through this particular, comfort zone. 4 zones: comfort zone, fear zone, learning zone, growth zone. Okay, but there are a lot of students who really struggle hard to come up to their comfort zone because they are safe, they are sound, they are very happy in the comfort zone in the thing. Okay, 1 second, John, charge. Okay, so here we are going to see about the comfort zone. Comfort zone students are very much safe, sound. They are in a very very safe package, very safe thing. So what happens is they will be sitting there. Listen, they draw a narrow line on before them and narrow round circle before around them. And what they will do, they won't come out of it. You know one thing, when you come out of the comfort zone, there is called as a fear zone. You are very much afraid of that fear zone. You will say, because you lack confidence, you will find excuse to say this and that, and you will be affected by others' opinions. Others will discourage you. They will say, oh, don't do that. This won't be okay for you. Okay, if you're going to do, yes. Yes.
Ma'am, sorry.
Yes.
Louder, please. Louder.
Okay.
Now it's okay. Now it's
okay, fine.
better now.
So now what you're going to do, when you're going to comfort zone, when you're going to come out of comfort zone, there's going to be a fear zone. So fearing that zone, you will stay in the comfort zone. But one thing you understand, when you come out of the comfort zone, you will definitely easily pass through the fear zone. Okay. Now you're very much I can show you a very best example. Okay, the learning zone will come, and then the growth zone. You can see, I can tell you the very best example of recent thing. Okay, what is this? COVID-19. Okay, your comfort zone and COVID-19. Now, when I'm going to tell you and explain these things, I believe that you will understand the fear zone, I mean the comfort zone very easily. Okay, these 4 zones: comfort zone, fear zone, learning zone, and growth zone. What do I want to be during COVID? That's your first zone. Okay, what does this COVID, during the period of COVID? You have fear zone. So what fear we have now, from tomorrow onwards in Madurai and even in Chennai already, they have put the lockdown, complete lockdown. So what people, they are just rushing to the, where they're going to the grocery shop, grab to the food, the medications, toilet papers, grab everything. And they spread emotional related fear and anger. Oh, what is going to happen next? What will happen if Corona comes to me? And they complain frequently.
Ma'am, again,
Hello?
we are losing your volume, your voice. Kindly keep the microphone very close to your mic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Fine. Let me just hold it on my hand. I think it will be easy. Now it's okay, right? Can you hear me?
Please,
okay.
Please. Better now, please.
Okay. So now the fear zone is very, I think, so you forward all the messages you read regarding Corona, you get mad easily in the fear zone. Okay, now what you have to come slowly out of the fear zone. During this Corona, what are you going to do? I start to give up what I cannot control. So nothing is on your hands. So now what you will do, you will start thinking about it, in your mind. Okay, fine, I can't do anything, this is going to happen, let you, live with corona. That's what the people are telling you. Yes, because when you're going to, this is a learning zone that you're going to do this. I stop compulsively consuming what hurts me, from food to news. Okay, so feeding frenzies are very, is really spoiling the people. They just hear the rumors, what they have to do they don't do. So this here learning, so what you're going to do is you're going to identify your emotions, you're going to become aware of the situation and think how to act, and you're going to evaluate the information before spreading something false, and you're going to recognize that we are all trying to do our best to come out of this corona. Okay, so that's a learning zone. Now I think we all have come out of the fear zone, and now we are in the learning zone, and slowly, like, I think so many of us have already gone to the growth zone. So growth zone, what does it do? I think of others and see how to help them. Yes, because you have come to know to how to keep safe yourself. Okay, make social distancing, sanitize yourself. When you go out and come inside, okay, have a very good shower with soap. Yes, you're safe now. And take a very good food that improves your immunity. Okay, fine. So now what you're going to do is you're going to teach others, and you're going to make your talents available to those are, who need them. Okay, who need you. And you live in the present and the focus on the future, and you're empathetic with myself and with others. I thank and appreciate others. I keep a healthy emotional state and spread hope. So all these things will come after you've come to the growth zone, and definitely after you've come to the growth zone, you can really set your purpose of life, you can live your dreams, you can set new goals, and you can conquer everything. Okay, your objectives and everything. So once you come out of your comfort zone, that's called as a fear zone, and that too is very important. When you come out of these both, you really have a learning zone and the growth zone. So this is a very, very important thing. All the youth should really, really have to keep it in mind, because we are all now, we are very safe and comfort. We don't want to come out. Okay, because we are all fear of, okay, I don't have this, I have that, so I hope I don't have this talent, I don't have the skill. Only when you're going to come out and learn, when your mind says no, you have to get up and should like pull up your socks and just get into work, that's it, fine. So when you're going to do that, definitely your growth zone is waiting for you, where you can set your goals. So success, what is success? The fear, when you write down all your fears and title it to do list. Okay, if you just think, if you're very much fear for public speaking, you're very shy, do that first today. Come, you speak before the mirror, and then you start talking with your people around you. Okay, slowly you start putting it in the to do list. Okay, when you're going to write all the fears and you're going to practice everything every day, day by day, then the success follows you. Okay, so I should definitely share you a story of Peng Shulin. Okay, this Peng Shulin, you would have heard about him. We really complain about our life in so many ways. Oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm very skinny. Okay, I'm too I want to be slim. These are all the things that I want to be rich. My dad is very poor. Whatever I'm asking, my parents are not buying for me. We are all, complaining in our life day to day. Every day, you just see from morning till now, you just think about your life. How many complaints you gave to your parents? So these are all the complaints we've started living in the complaint. Okay, we have beautiful hands, legs, and everything, but we do complain. I'm going to share the story of a Pengshulin. So he's only 78 centimeters high. 78 centimeters high. Centimeters, right? Okay, he born in China, one province, and in 1995, what happened is a very bad accident struck him, and his body, he became sliced like this. He became two slices. Can you see, everybody? I think you're into the screen now here. So now, if something happens to us like this, what is our next thought? We will tell the doctors, no, I want to live. I don't want to live. Please put some, mud. Please do mercy killing. I don't want to live. Who will like to live with this half body? Okay, that's what we will tell, right? And this man, Peng Shulin, when as soon as the accident, he's just seeing on the road, his body is cut into two pieces. Okay, but then he didn't lose his hope. He thought, okay, I can survive even with a half body. And when the doctors, only with no, even if you're very positive, if you're a very positive person, even death cannot touch you. Just have this hope. If you're met with it, you nothing will happen to you because you're positive. So I think he is a positive person, so that he could even after a lot of surgeons, what they did a lot of operations. And let's just narrate the story in a very, and he China Rehabilitation Research Center in Beijing devised an ingenious way to they kept ionic body for him. They just devised a plan so that they wanted to make this man to walk again. Okay, so what they did is they put this casing, into his body, and fixed one bionic legs. And they started doing all the exercises, and he was able to walk. Okay, he was like two cables were attached on both sides. So when one cable moves forward, the other one comes backward, so likewise he can walk again. So he was able to walk again after 10 years with a half body. So imagine, like 10 years he was in the bed, he was doing a lot of exercises. He, the determination he had was very important. You have to see. Now, we really complain about our life in so many ways. Okay, we are sitting in the comfort zone. I don't have this, I don't have that. No, I won't come out. But you should see the confidence this Peng Shulian had. Okay, after 10 years, he was able to walk. Can you see this? Can you believe that he is a half-bodied man? Can you see that? See, he is half-bodied. Nobody can tell that he is half-body. Nothing is there under his, behind, no legs, nothing. He didn't have it. He is not having anything. But then, okay, yeah, till now you can see, ma'am, this is a medical thing, ma'am. Anything may happen. Even they can transplant anything, whatever the human is not having, you can say. But what thing, why I wanted to tell this man about you, because very, very importantly, this is very important that you have to. So he said, I'm not going to sit like that. He opened a bargain shop, like half man, half price store. Okay, so when this happened, he was 37 years old, and he is a businessman. He used as a role model for other amputees. He's used, and he's just 2 feet and 7 inches tall. He moves around in a wheelchair to give lectures on recovery. So his determination is amazing. He doesn't complain about his life. Okay, so he's doing a business now. So you can see, you go to your Google and just search for Peng Shulin. You will know his whole history. This is not a created story. This is a story which has really happened. Okay, you can see this Peng Shulin. He's half man and half price shop. So coming out of your comfort zone will lead to success. This is very, very important. Phase 3, the first point, okay, get into action, come out of the comfort zone. That's the first action that you're going to do for today. Okay, so to choose your career path, this first comfort zone is very important. Okay, now coming to, and this is very important, I was very much surprised to see a shark in a fish tank will grow only 8 inches, but in the ocean it will grow to 8 feet or more. The shark will never outgrow its environment, and same is true about you. Yes, many times you are around a small thinking people, so we don't grow. Change your environment, watch your goal. So change your comfort zone. Come out of your comfort zone, and you will see the growth in your life. So just take this as an example and come out of your comfort zone. Don't say, oh, now we are in a corona period, we are in a lockdown. So we have a lot of time where I can nicely eat, sleep, play games, and watch movie, and then finish off my work. Is this that you're going to decide? Because God has actually given us a lot of time now to what to Yes, I think you know that. To make ourselves grow, to improve our skills, to discover who you are. So do all this homework for yourself so that you will definitely learn a lot of things. So this is very, very important. So when you're going to believe in yourself, so first thing, this is what the first, two things. The first two things, I can't. When you say that, you don't and you can't. But when you start doing that, I want to do, how can I do it? I'm going to try. I can do it, and I did it. Yes. So this is what is believing in yourself. When you are going to say, I can't, you will sit in the same place. But when you're going to stand up and you're going to say, I want to do, that mind, the thought is very important. I want to do, I wanted to achieve, I wanted to come big in life, I wanted to achieve these great things in life. When you're going to stand up and you will start thinking about how will you do that and how are you going to try that, and you will definitely end up in completing the task. So believe, when you're going to believe in yourself, you're going to come out of the comfort zone. So many people don't believe in themselves. That's the very saddest thing, that they won't believe in themselves, and they're just in the shell. That's what I wanted to tell you. Okay, now next important thing in get into action is goal setting. Okay, when I was telling you about the option in phase one, options, different options available, I don't know how many of you already got a goal in your life. Okay, I wanted to become this, I wanted to become that. I really believe so many students would already have some goals in your mind, but till now, if you have not gotten any goals in your life, this is the time. This is the right time. Okay, don't think that, oh, this is too late. No, this is the right time. You're going to set your goals and get into action. What goals? Okay, what is a goal? Difference between a goals and a dream. So, first of all, the goal what you're going to set should be important to you personally and should be within your powers and action to make it happen. And then you should have reasonable chance of achieving your goal. That's very important. Okay, and then must be clear to you and have a specific plan of action. Okay, this goals, dreams. What is the difference between goals and dreams? Dreams, okay, every one of us will dream, yes, but when the dreams are not put into action, that is just a dream. That won't be, happening ever in your life. So what are goals now? When you're going to put a roadmap to your dream, that will happen. Okay, goals are the roadmap to your dreams. Okay, so to put a goal for your dreams. See, a dream is just a dream. A goal is a dream with a plan and a deadline. Okay, so whatever you thought of, whatever you dreamt of, what you have to do, you have to put it in a goal. Okay, so next is goals are dreams with deadlines. Okay, a famous hardware business story. When they evaluated a group of students in a college, and they reevaluated them 10 years later. And you know what, the study found that the students who were very successful in the life were the ones who had the highest grades. They no The students, those who had a goal 10 years before, were the very good successful people, more than the highest grades they got. So the grades are not going to tell about your future. Okay, so your goals are very important. So successful people have the goals in the mind and they know where to go, and finally they get there. So now you have to start with the destination and the goal. Okay, each and every step you take must move towards your goal. That's very, very important. Okay, each step make it harder. Okay, it's not very easy for you to get harder, but the view at the top is very beautiful. Set goal, make plan, get to work, stick to it, and reach your goal. So goal setting is very, very important for you to achieve it. Okay, biggest dream. Your goal should be smart goals, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Okay, this is very important. Okay, reliable or realistic, achievable, attainable, measurable. Okay, your goal should be like this. Okay, this time bound goals, smart goals. They used to see, I mean, tell, if I have to explain this in a very, now it's very difficult because since we have to cover a lot of things, smart goals, if you want to know more about smart goals, just Google, you will get with an example of what a smart goal is. This is one of the homework that you are going to do. Okay, what is specific? So you should be very specific. Okay, if I'm going to achieve, what I'm going to achieve, I'm going to become a teacher. So what teacher you're going to become? I'm going to become a doctor. What so I'm going to become doctor is not a good thought. I'm going to become, what specialization you're going to do, and what MS or MD or what do you're going to do. So that's very important. Okay, be specific. Measurable is, again, you have to measure what you're going to do. Okay, so coming to how to set goals, and achieve them. Ask yourself about the specific questions. What are all the questions that you have to ask? List out your areas that you would like to invest in. Okay. Okay. Now, this is what is my goal. How many times? What is the time duration that I'm going to put for my goal? Break your goals into goals and dreams. Make your goals smart and give yourself a reason why you want to achieve the goals. And finally, make your goals visible and turn. See, whenever you are after getting your smart goals, you just place that smart goals before the mirror daily. When you see your mirror, place the goals every day. When you just look onto your goal, you will know what that you have to achieve. Okay, turn your goals into habits and you will definitely achieve. Okay, who are the people who will help you to attain your goal? Okay, your friends, the family, advisors, counselors, and mentors. So these people are, they will be really very much, they wanted to help you. Okay, these are all the people who will help you. Okay, now let me tell you who are the people who will hinder you from attaining the goal. Okay, when you see that, okay, that also the same people. You would have seen, okay, when you tell an idea of what you're going to do, your friends will say, "Hey, this won't work out, Ra. You just stop thinking about this and go get it or next other plans." Family, there are a lot of people who will, in your family members itself, they will put lot very much bad things. They will give you a lot of bad opinions. These are the people that you have to stay away with. Okay, stay away from these people who are going to hinder your goal, who are going to say bad about your goal. So when you're going to do that, definitely you are not going to achieve them. Okay, so you just think about the people who are really helping you to achieve your goal and dreams. Okay, next is stay away from the negative people. They have a problem for every solution. They have a problem for every solution. Okay, next, no one can cheat you out of your ultimate success but yourself. It is you who are going to cheat you, okay, out of your ultimate success. Okay. This, have you just read this? No one can destroy an iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, no one can destroy a person, but his own mindset can. When you think that you can achieve, you really can achieve. When you think that you can't do this, you definitely can't do that. Keep this in the mind. Okay. I must do attitude. So the attitude is called I must do somehow. I really wanted to do this. When you're going to have that in your mind, you are going to achieve. You're going to achieve. Okay. Now, coming to soft skills, how the soft skills are going to be important in your career. When you're going to choose, when you're going to be a pathfinder, which path you're going to find, you're going to find your own path. You're going to find your own path. So what soft skills that are very important? So there are two types of skills. I think you all would have known about this: soft skills, hard skills. Okay, hard skills. So can you believe this? Can you believe this? It's not possible, right? But then it both ways equal. You know why? For you to get success in your life, you really need to have your hard skill and also your soft skill. What do you mean by hard skill? Any idea? Okay, let me tell you, hard skill or tangible skills, they are easy to see. Now, any one of the participant here, you can unmute yourself, and you can say ABCD. Anybody here? ABCD from A to Z. Yes, yes, yeah. Tell me. ABCD completely to Z.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
A, B,
Yeah, yeah.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Okay, fine. When you're saying ABCD, why you didn't stuck up, or you told very correctly how?
Ma'am, I learned it in my childhood, so that's
Okay,
why.
so you won't forget this, right? Okay, this is nothing but hard skills. So hard skills are, the degrees, the certificates, job titles that you have learned and earned. Okay, so this is very, very important for you as well. So you can easily measure. So now I've completed my plus two, I've completed my graduation, I've completed my MPhil. Okay, I've completed my computer course. So after you've completed your computer course, you got some knowledge about computers. Okay, you're good in networking. Yes, you're good in networking. And if you're very good in typewriting, as you learn. So these are all the hard skills what you're going to learn from the childhood, and you won't forget this ever. Even if I'm going to wake you up from the middle of the night and ask you, tell me ABCD, you will tell, because it's just there in you inside. So these are all acquired. These are all the thing that acquired. So this is tangible. It is easy to teach. So these are all the skills called as a hard skill. Now coming to soft skill. Now I can say, like, what is your name, ma?
Naga Pavitra, ma'am.
Okay, Naga Pavitra. Naga Pavitra. Okay, now I can say, okay, Naga Pavitra has scored 80 percentage in her graduation. I can tell. Okay, so now coming to soft skill, I cannot say Naga Pavitra has got 80% attitude. Naga Pavitra has got 80% leadership skills. Okay, so I cannot measure that. Fine. So soft skills cannot be measured, but it can be observed in people. Okay, by your behavior. Okay, by your interpersonal skills, your individual. It is individual's ability. Okay, how are you going to socialize with others? So this is a very beautiful difference between hard skill and soft skills. So it is observed in individual when you walk, okay, by your gestures, when your body language, okay, your leadership skills, skill of taking responsibility, working with team, all these things will tell you, what is soft skill. Now, some soft skills I'm just mentioning here, your attitude, communication skills, your body language, team building, time management, creativity. Even if you've set a very beautiful goal and you're marching towards your goal, it's also called as a soft skill. Self confidence, self development, change management, it just goes on and on and on. As I told you, there are lots of skills, okay, in the day-to-day life. So these things are acquired by observing other people. Okay, so when you observe people, you acquire their characters or thing. Okay, you learn also. Okay, for some people, as I told you before, socializing will become very easy for them. So it's very easy for them to talk to any stranger. But there are some people who will just paste the gum on their lips and just keep quiet. They won't even turn here or there when they are traveling on, in a train or bus or anything. So, they are very, you would also learn about pessimistic, optimistic, positive, negative thinking people. So here, developing these things are very, very important. Okay, so one very important thing is team is very important, teamwork. Okay, now there is one exercise called as a clapping exercise. You can also, as you're all listening, you can do this exercise and do that. Okay, you just look at me, and what I'm doing, you can just take your one finger and just tap it against your palm on your next left and right. Okay, like this. Okay, did you hear something? I think it won't. And take the second finger. Okay, next finger. Likewise, when you slowly take the third finger, and tap it against your palm. The fourth finger, okay, the fifth finger. I think you get a sound, right? What sound you get? You get a clapping sound. So one finger, did you hear any sound? No. But when you're going to, use all your 10 fingers and just all these fingers put together, you get a very good sound. So this is a clapping exercise, which tells a simple exercise for your teamwork. Okay. So you're very good in team. Okay. This is also one particular soft skill that you have to develop to be successful in your career path. Okay. Next is your positive attitude. I think I don't have to tell a lot of things about positive attitude because your first session itself is on positive. Be positive. So I'm just telling you an example. Okay. When somebody says that I can't do it, okay, if I'm telling one work to somebody, that person is telling, no, I can't do it. There may be two reasons. Okay. What possible reasons? One, they don't know how to do it. And the second reason is they don't want to do it. So these two things has a very vast difference. Okay. The first, if the person don't know how to do it, that is a training issue. If I'm going to teach them, they will do, oh, this is how you have to do. Do first step, second step, third step. And when I'm going to give them training and I'm going to teach them, they will do. But for the person in the second category, I don't want to do that work, is an attitude issue. So they don't actually, wanted to do that because the mind didn't order them. Why should I do? Why should I do? I don't want to do that. Okay. So this is an attitude issue. So your thoughts, very important. Okay. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Okay. If you're going to think about positivity in your life, you will definitely become a positive person by yourself without your knowledge. Okay. The positivity automatically will definitely come inside you. Okay. So your mind is a magnet. Okay. Your mind is a bag. If you think of blessings, if you think of positivity, it will attract those things. And if you think of problems, you will definitely attract problems. Forget about the problems. Always cultivate good thoughts and always remain positive and optimistic, because positive mind is a healthy mind. Okay. Positive mind gives you a healthy body. Okay. When your mind is, when you see, oh, okay, no, I'm not capable of this, I'm not capable of that, when you are going to think in a very negative way about yourself, you will definitely become what your mind is thinking about you. Okay. So today you please, okay, you take a decision. Okay, I'm going to become a positive person from today onwards, because positive thinking is very, 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 very important for you to, sustain in any job market or in your career, whatever it is. So when in your thinking process, when you think that this is going to be a wonderful day, that's going to be a wonderful day. And in your thinking process, when you think that this is going to be a negative day or a crappy day, that day is going to be a negative day, because you are the person for that day. You're going to decide, are you going to be happy or are you going to be sad? So these two things are very, very important, please. And to inculcate this positive thinking, you have to hang around the positive people who gives you positive energy. Okay. When you start telling something, some people will say, yeah, what a very best idea, you definitely can do that, I will help you, come, let's jointly do that. There are some people who will tell like this. There are some people, hey, waste of time and don't do that, if you do, you are finished. So there are two types of people who will, some will encourage you, some will discourage you. Okay. You know who will encourage you and who will discourage you. If you can know the person by your experience. Okay. Yeah, whatever, if I go and talk to that person, he will talk everything negative only. What a negative person is. So when you're going to have a negative friend, when you're going to have a negative sibling, or when you have a negative people around you, your positive energy will start decreasing. So as far as possible, keep away from these people. Okay. Just for some time, only till when you become a positive person, because once you become a positive person, nobody can make you negative. Okay. Or you yourself, you want to be negative, you cannot be negative, because always your thoughts will become in a positive way. Okay. So this is very, very important. Okay. Replace the bad habits. You have to, what are the bad habits that we all have? Okay, what bad habits we do have? Let's just do that. Okay, what bad habits? Let's see, spread a smile around. So many of us, God's beautiful thing is smiling. Just stand before the mirror. Okay, small exercise. Stand before the mirror and smile. How beautiful you look. Yes, do this exercise and stand before the mirror and just to do a gesture of crying. You know how bad you look? You yourself can't look at the face. Okay. So spread smile around. Smile is a free gift God has given us. When you smile around people, you become positive. Okay. When somebody is talking on negative thing, be positive. When you focus on the good of each day. Okay. And say out of the feeding frenzies. Charger. Then say please, thank you, and sorry. These beautiful words in English. Okay. Beautiful words of life, you can say. What are the words? Please, thank you, sorry. But sometimes, we'll say please. That's something easy. And sometimes we'll say thank you also. Start practicing to say sorry. When you start practicing to say sorry, okay, you humble yourself. You really will think like, the ego and all will not come to you. You will be a cool, positive person always. Okay, this beautiful three things are very, very important. And you have to practice empathy, evaluate your behavior, never miss an opportunity, compliment others. Okay, rather than to condemn people. Okay, what dress is this? Oh, you look very awkward in this dress. Don't just pass those negative comments. Whenever is possible, you just compliment others. Oh, this dress is really beautiful. It looks very cute on you. So like those positive comments you have to give to the people. Okay, that's very, very important. And instead of criticizing people, when you're going to compliment them, when you're going to encourage them, they are going to be positive. Okay, you're going to spread that positive energy from you to others. Okay, when you look at someone, okay, and say, oh, you look beautiful. Okay, what you can see on the face? Okay, you can see smile on their face. When you say, oh, what is this? This hairstyle is not nice at all, and you can see some serious face on them. So these are the very important things to influence the environment. You have to influence, add the positive behavior among you. Okay, bad attitude is like a flat tire. You cannot go anywhere unless you change it. Can you just drive a car with a flat tire? No, you can't. So with a bad attitude, you just can't go into your life. You just can't travel in the life. Okay. Yes. Next is problem. So I think you also have learned about the problem solving. Okay. Instead of thinking about the problem, you fix your thinking. Then the problems will fix themselves. Okay. Now this is problem solving steps. I'm just telling you steps. Say the problem, think of the solution, explore the consequences, and pick the best solution. So when you're going to do this, you will definitely know to how to overcome the problem. Now, what is the secret of success? Learn from your bad experiences, because that's very important, because we are actually will be learning. Every mistake is an experience in our life. When you do a mistake, you learn, you gain some expo. Now, I because I made this mistake, I learned something. I should not do this again. So what is the secret of success? Right decisions. How do you make right decision? By your experience. How do you get your experience? By wrong decisions. It's not always true, but sometimes, most of the time, you gain experience. If you gain good experience, then fine, you are in a right path. If you gain any bad experience, then you're going to learn. So even your bad experience will teach you a life lesson. Even a bad experience will teach you a life lesson. So learn from mistakes. So bad experiences are sometimes good for you so that you won't do that again. So this is very, very important when you're going to deal with your problem. Okay, now to recap, you should not forget phase one. We saw about the different options available for you after your graduation. Phase two, we saw about knowing yourself, where we saw WIST. values, interests, skills, and talents. And third phase, getting into action, we saw about the comfort zone, coming out of the comfort zone, then goal setting, then the positive attitude, team, all these things we saw. Now, and problem solving skill also we saw. Now, coming to the degree, you've completed your degree. Are you okay? This once you've completed your degree, does it guarantee you a dream job? Just think about yourself. Does it guarantee you a dream job? No. You know why? Degree is just an eligibility to apply for a job. When you see the newspaper, you can see wanted, okay, wanted column, where you will see, okay, BSc physics or BSc computer science or BBA, okay, or BCom for accountant. So if you have completed your BCom degree, you are eligible to apply for the job. That's all. So that doesn't guarantee you a job. What will guarantee you a job? The performance that you're going to do, or you're going to perform in the interview. That may be a personal test, or that may be an online test, or whatever. There are a lot of steps in the uh, getting. Okay, are you confident that you will get the job in your first interview? This is a question that you have to ask from yourself. Okay, this is what the employer looks for, since we are looking onto the soft skills. Okay, attitude, team building, okay, communication skills, and comfort zone, all these things. See, 80% of soft skills are very important for you to get a job. This is what the employer are looking for. Your academic qualification is just an eligibility that's just carries a 15 points, or very low points. Others, like your sports quota or this and that, will just carry for 5%. But the way you think, the problem solving skill, okay, the leadership skills, all these soft skills will be 80%. Your proactiveness, putting heart and soul, learnability skills, okay, are you capable of learning new things? All these things will get you. And very importantly, the positive attitude is the first thing the employer will look for you. So something like, you have to do voluntarily without anybody telling you, okay, that you have to inculcate. This is very, very important. Okay, now coming to, this is very important chart, employability skills. Since this whole week you're all learning about the employability skills, right from the positivity, the certification, okay, the mistake, and be ready for your work. Everything is related to employability, right? Either employability, employment in the other organization, otherwise you becoming your own employer. Okay, be your own boss. Okay, be an entrepreneur. For whatever it is, what is very much important, very much needed, is teamwork. Okay, the second place goes to positive attitude, and your communication literacy comes. Again, problem solving, all these things, whatever you have discussed in this past 6 days, everything comes here. Okay, so these are all the very important skills that you have to possess. And top is teamwork. Okay, learn to work in a team, be a team leader as well as a team player. There are some people who always want to become a team leader. Okay, first you become a team player. Automatically, when you're going to do very best, when you're going to render your best in the team, you will automatically become a team leader. So that teamwork is very well. Together, each achieves more. Team, TEAM. Together, each achieves more, or together, everyone achieves many things. That's called team, TEAM. Together, each achieves many things, or together, each or everyone achieves more. Okay, so that's very, very important. So the career path, this team is socializing is very, very important. Okay, now coming to the end, almost we have come to the end of the presentation. And be a pathfinder. I hope that you have discovered yourself. I hope you have chosen the option of what you're going to become. And I believe that you will definitely get into action of coming out of your comfort zone, learning positive attitude, be a team leader or a team player, and lot of things. Okay, so these things. And now you can see this very important. Everybody, you are unique in your talents. Okay, everybody is a genius. Think first that you are a genius. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, can a fish climb a tree? No. It will live in its whole life believing that it is stupid. First of all, believe that you are capable of something. You have a lot of talents in you. You have all the abilities to achieve. So everybody's, you cannot compare your life with others. You have your own life to live. Don't compare your life with other. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm not able to sing like that girl. I'm not able to dance like that girl. I'm not able to public speak, or speak in a public. I'm not very bold. No. What is discover yourself and just think about what you're best at, what you're very good at, and develop to inculcate that particular talent in you. Okay. So finally, you can see change your life in a year. Okay, this is just a homework that you're going to start from today. Okay, remove negative people, commit 500% to your goal, stay humble, learn from all the mistakes, keep building your relevant skills, and reinvent and discover yourself every day. This discovering yourself will not come over the day or overnight. No, positive attitude won't come overnight. That is okay. It should be rediscovered, should be daily learned. You have to learn it on a daily basis. Okay, so I hope this three phases should be very much important to you, and you become a pathfinder, be a pathfinder, and have a wonderful career path, because you have learned about various options, you have come to know about yourself, and now you're going to get into action by coming out of your comfort zone and going to go to a growth zone, going to have a positive attitude, and all these things. I hope I have not wasted your time, and this particular session would have been really useful to you. You can contact me also, you can email it to me, your feedbacks, and any questions also if you have. Okay, so all the very best, my dear children. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Dr. Jashila. Now it's time for us to ask her questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask her questions.
Sure.
Yes, please. When you ask questions, please open your camera and then ask her. We would like to see your face, and also introduce yourself from where you are. No question? Someone has drawn some lines on the screen using some chalk, and kindly avoid such things when we are attending programs like this.
Any questions? I could see a few students raise their hands.
Yes, please. You can ask her questions. Come on, Mr. Kishore Kumar. What change the program has brought in you? You can open your camera up here before us, and you can talk to us. We want to say hello to you on seeing you.
Sir,
Yes, please. Who is that?
Kishore Kumar.
Come on, come on. We want to see your face, gentlemen.
His camera is not working properly.
All right, okay then. Okay, you can ask it. No, okay.
Some sort of problem, sir.
No problem, sir. No problem then. No problem. Okay, you can speak a little, give a feedback.
So it's very much useful. I don't know how the time went. It is very nice and pretty much interesting.
Okay.
I learned a lot about avoiding negative people through this program, sir.
Okay. Where are you from?
Negative influences. Sir, I'm from Thoothukudi, sir. I'm doing my MA English.
Okay. In which college? VOC?
Sir, Kamaraj College, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Kishore. Good, good.
Ayushi has raised her hand. Ayushi, can you get your question?
Is it Aishi Shukla?
Okay, she's, I think, asked what to do when plan doesn't come true. Okay, what? Fine. What you will do when plan doesn't come true? You have to keep on trying until it comes true. Don't leave hope. Never give up formula. Practice never give up formula. So if plan A doesn't come, go for plan B. Okay, this plan A should not be changed. Okay, with some changes here and there, you can go to plan B. When you're going to plan itself, have 2, 3 plans. When plan A doesn't work, what is plan B? What is plan C? So you have to keep on trying. Never give up formula. Okay, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. You know that, right? So till definitely when you're going to put your heart and soul, definitely your plan will come true. And if you wanted to, if you want me to help regarding your plan also, please ask me. I will definitely help you on that.
Aishi Shukla, ma'am, where are you from? Now, I'm asking this just to know where you friends are from. That's all. We will be very happy to know if you could mention from where you are. You all, ladies and okay, you are from Baroda. Thank you.
Thomas?
Yes, Mr. Thomas, it's now your time.
Yes, Mr. Thomas, what is your doubt? You want to ask any doubt or you want to share your feedback? Ma'am, what are the comfort zones for students? Okay, very nice question. Okay, comfort zone for student. The first thing is, as they will be very much lazy. Okay, when the faculty is going to give assignment and you have to submit the assignment for within 1 month, there are a lot of people who will start immediately, but there are very few. Okay, I'm just telling vice versa. Okay, some students will start from the day one, but some will say, okay, that till 31 days are there, till 30 days, and they will just drag it till the end. And after the last minute, when they're going to do their work, is not going to be perfect. So comfort zone for students is first this, the fear. Okay, the fear what they won't come out of their shell. And especially when you can see also there are a lot of students who will be thinking about the lacking self confidence. So that also is among the students. And mobile phones. Okay, mobile phones is their comfort zone have for the students now. Okay, and they have to once they have to come out of those. So many students are buried in the phone nowadays. And I could see a lot of students playing their PUBG for no benefit, and that's a very sad story. Okay, so mobile phones should be used for the purpose what they have to be used. Okay, fine. Thomas, anything? Catherine? Is Miss Catherine, can you tell me?
Okay, then I think we should say thanks to Dr. Jashila Francis. You see the contact number of Dr. Jashila and also the email ID. Kindly notice and note it down. This will help you in the days to come. So thank you very much, my dear friends. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, this afternoon and evening. Dr. Christy is also with us. Dr. Christy is the one who is making us all come together. She's behind the screen today for a few reasons. Tomorrow is the last day when Miss Shruti will come and talk to us on Be Pleasant. So we thank all the participants again, and we thank Dr. Jashila Francis. You can be in touch with her. Now I
Thank you. Thank you, Benison sir and Dr. Benison sir. I really thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity to meet a lot of students across the border and also within the border. And I could see a lot of positive, feedbacks also. I'm very happy about it. And once again, thanks to Madam Benison sir and also Christy Madam.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you
ma'am.
very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Friends, I have also posted the email ID of our placement cell. If you have any problem in receiving the link, receiving the certificate, you can contact me through that. And also, I would like to tell you that certificates will not be released or will not be auto-generated after 5 o'clock this evening. So kindly notice this. Thank you. God bless you.
Since I posted the feedback in YouTube live also.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.